Hello there, welcome to my bench once again. In this tutorial I'm going to tie you up a midge fly, and it's a very simple midge pattern. It's just consists of two materials, dubbing and hackle, and can be tied in a variety of different colors to match several different midge flies. So and this time I decided to tie you up the cream midge, and it's tied on a size 20 hook. So I'll get him out of the vise here. Fresh hook in, we'll get started. And for these guys you want to be using 6 or 7x tippet for sure for these little guys to get a proper presentation on for these. So there's the hook. Hopefully I got that zoomed in enough so you can see it alright. Okay, I'm going to start my head thread back a little ways farther than I usually do behind the eye here. So we want to wrap our hackle. And we're using 6/0 thread, denville. Snip the thread off there. We're going to go back. And our tail just consists, I'm using a light cream cree colored hackle. And it's a creamish color cree. I'm just going to pluck off a few fibers for the tail, not too many. Don't need too many for the tail. Okay, we're going to place them on, measure it up. Now the easiest way to do this with a midge is just place it on top first. Your tail is going to be a little long, but it's easier just to get it on top of the shank first, like so here. Make sure it's right on top, and then just pull it to your length. Much easier on these small tiny hooks doing it that way. And a little bit more, and that's about where I want it right there, but actually a little bit shorter than that, a little more yet. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Yep, just a tad bit more. Okay, don't need a very long tail on these guys. Actually, I don't like the way that's turned out, so I'm going to start over. Just bear with me. Grab a few more barbels here. Come back in on top once again. Come up over, pinch that on. A couple wraps. Make sure it's right on top, and I'm going to pull to length. There we go. Okay, then wrap forward. Snip off your excess. And then wrap back to in front of your tail. Just about above the barb on this, guys, where you want to be. Okay, next step is to dub our body, and I'm just using a very super fine dry cream dubbing. And I'm going to put a tad bit of wax on the thread here. And dub a very small sparse noodle on this guy. Not much dubbing at all. Okay. Got that on there, so now we want to start our body. Going to wrap back towards the tail first. Just like so. Then wrap forward. And a slight bit of taper on this guy, not a lot. Actually even got a little bit too much, but I'll go back and then forward once again. There we are. There's our body. And all we got left to do next is our hackle. And I got another cream cree hackle here. Size 20, all sized up. We're going to tie him in here. Just in front of the body. And wrap forward. Come in, snip that tip off. Wrap our thread. Let it rest right behind the eye. Okay, all it's left to do is come in with my hackle pliers. We're going to begin to wrap this guy forward till we get to the eye. So I'm going to grab him with my hackle pliers and begin to wrap forward here. Just like so. There we go. Just take each wrap one right in front of the next. Just like so here. There we go. And looks like one more wrap. That should do it. I'll come up and then tie him off. Come up on top, and I'll bring my thread behind. Make a couple turns behind that hackle point, hackle stem rather, hackle tip. And I'll make a couple wraps back onto them, secure them there good, and reach in real easy with my scissors and snip that tip off. There we go. Next, I'll bring in my half hitch tool first and do a half hitch on this guy, just like so. Snug that down. Bring in my whip finisher, and I'll do a 2 or 3 return whip finish on them. Okay, that's fine. Come down, snug that in good. I'm going to snip off that excess thread. Here we go. And that's all there is to a size 20 midge, cream midge. There we be. Really good fly, effective during the midge hatches. And that's, you can tie it in a variety of colors to match the midges that you're fishing over. Cream, black, olives, browns. Tie it in a variety of colors. And I tie it from, the biggest I go is an 18, I tie it down to a 22. This is the size 20 here, and all I'll do now is put a little drop of cement there, very small drop of head cement on those thread wraps. There we go. And one thing I want to make sure is I got none in the eye of that little guy, because if I got cement in him, I'd never get him on the line. Just make sure. There we go. The eye's clear. That's good. Well, there you have it. Another size 20 midge. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did and you'd like to see more videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate that a lot. I'll see if I can bring him in a little closer here for you. There we go. And like always, I want to thank you very much for watching my videos, and until next time, happy tying everyone. I'll see you again soon, and so long for now, folks.